Methodist Dave here, back at Fort Mott State Park. This drive is to be the main entrance to the fort. And then to the left here, the main entrance was the parade grounds. Now on the opposite side are two buildings. Those are for the non-commissioned officers, sergeants, corporals, those ranks. Right in that, by that big tree right there, that's where the hospital used to be. That's been torn down. And then off to the left here, and in the woods in the back there, along that whole back end there, that was where the barracks were, where over 200 soldiers were housed here. And this would be the parade ground where they would start every day with raising the colors at the flagpole here. Let's see if we can get that flagpole in, how big it is. It's a new flagpole, it's not the original. This building right here is one of the last surviving structures. This is one of the original ones. This is the post headquarters. And right down this road were a whole bunch of buildings just like it. And this is where the officers lived. They lived here. Warehouse over there, which today houses the museum. Another building in the back there has been converted to restroom facilities. Take a look over here. Great museum. They've got some of the equipment, the signaling equipment from that map room that we took a tour of. This right here is the north ranging tower. Or the south ranging tower. The other one was the north. This is at the other end of the fort. From this position and the other position, you could determine where any vessel was in the Delaware River. Gave you a great view. It's closed right now, but I have been up there, and if I figure out how to get pictures into my videos, one of these days I'll show you some of the pictures I took from that vantage point there. There was a compass scale at the top there that you could look through it. And that would give you, through these two eye lenses, this little telescope would tell you exactly what angle, compass angle, any vessel coming up the river was. Take the other reading from the other tower, and through triangulation, those 2 points where they meet in the middle, that is where the enemy vessel or your subject vessel is. This point here is Finn's Point. We're going to do another video, so look for that. This is going to be a much shorter video, I promise you. I promise you this is going to be a shorter video because I'm not allowed to film inside the museum. But when we talk about these big guns, here's a few. Now the guns were removed, and I'm not necessarily sure that these are guns from this fort, but this is what we're looking at here. Ain't they some biggins? Give you an idea how big they are. There's my hat. It's like you'd see sticking out of a battleship here. A couple smaller ones. Now, these don't have the breech mechanism, but you can see here those threads. The breech mechanism would slide in there. See, there's like a hinge, would slide in there, and it would turn and lock into those threads, and that sealed the back end. And then you've got a rapid fire. I think that's either a 3-inch or I think that's a 3-inch gun. I'm sure our military people will be on the line to correct me about that. Very impressive. These things would pop up, fire, and go back down. Now I told you they fired these guns once and shattered all the windows in the community. Never do we have to shoot at an enemy here. We're going to go back in another video to Finn's Point, and there's a cemetery back there. I told you that Fort Delaware was a Civil War POW camp. Well, not everyone who goes in the camp survives, and a lot of soldiers died and are buried at that cemetery, including some German POWs. So I'm going to go take a look at the museum, and I can't film inside there, but you can see what a beautiful place Fort Mott is. Come have a nice picnic with the family. It's free, so come on out and enjoy yourself. Bye-bye.